on the walls for guards on their way out the door, writing things like, it's too easy, LOL.
See, that's what you listen to too much information. Me. I do it. And my response is to what's his name? Antonio, no, it's Antoni, I don't know. Massey? How do you pronounce it?
Antoine Massey.
Antoine. See, I be looking for a W. His name is Antoine Massey. And out of the people that escaped New Orleans jailbreak, all of them captured, but 2. One is pleading his case, stating, and he got papers stating that, pleading that he's wrongly convicted, and stating the prosecutors and the state prosecutors. And my thought is this: out of all these people that fled and got captured, 2 remain, and 1 is pleading on social media, right? I'm not hyping it up like, go ahead, fight it. He's asking for Trump to look into his case. Major move, because Trump was a victim of warfare, legal warfare. So what he's stating is that it's me. Moving forward, my late uncle, Kevin Sanford, by marriage, he always said it could be a bunch of guys, but it's always the smartest one in the group. He's that smartest guy. I think that was a major move on that part. And moving to the P. Diddy case, I think he gonna get off. I think like David Chappelle said, he's in a RICO case by himself. All his enemies is on the stand. I know he wasn't like my favorite guy during the Tupac and Biggie thing was going on. But, later in the years, we found out that it wasn't Biggie and Tupac. It was just the industry and people that's in the government can when they see a person divided, they can come in. And so we really gotta regulate, like, sex trafficking. All this case was about Cassie, but she got paid millions of dollars. So when you was doing all this, you couldn't call the police and say, I'm being abused. We got every not anti, forget that word, anti. You have people that was ex-employees and things like that, but Kid Cudi, he came in there and he didn't even make it about, I believe he blew up my car. He was just like nonchalant, like, yeah, me and him talk man to man. And about her. And he asked him, what about my car? He said, what about your car? So he never admitted that he blew up my car. I suspect he did it. He knew he wasn't going to get messed around by the prosecution or the defense. He was just there, and you're not going to label me like I'm a snitch, because he has a career. But that guy, Massey, that's a major move. And I think people is seeing, like, looking into it like, yeah, that's some good shit. Because a lot of brothers in jail, like Larry Hoover got commuted. Young NBA, I can't keep up with them. Everybody getting commuted, because the Democrats it's a change of power. Get over it. Like we got, like Kendrick Lamar, we doing it like cold vid. You'll never get over it. I'm trying to get it out. Them Stellas. I ain't even take the bottle off. Stella! Stella! Watch the movie. These damn papers is raw. So, yeah, that's a major move. And what else going on? I talked to my cousin. My eldest cousin. That was so beautiful. What I have to say with that instance is that when you start asking questions, things reveal themselves. And my mother revealed a lot of things to him. Because, quote unquote, My mom always been a rebellious energy. Could nobody tell her anything. She was labeled crazy. And I was seeing that too, like, lady, calm down. You know, like, she always gave like a middle finger, but was, when she's somber, she's so religious. Like, she's a warrior. Like, then she calm down and shit like that. She come back. She go in. She come back. She go in. So all these news networks is talking about this young man, Massey, because he's pleading. Even though he fled, even his pastor said, just turn yourself in. That's why people don't go to church. He could have said, come to me and talk about it. He talking about just turn yourself in. I had went to, I was part of a church in 2005. And one of my girlfriends had told me, what led you back to the church? You had a broken heart. I was so in denial. Like, I just want to go to church. Yes. I had a broken heart. My spirit was broken. And my daughter at the time, she was 6 years old. And we go to church every Sunday because I was getting over a broken heart with a younger man. And at the time, I didn't have no direction. I didn't know where to go, but I knew he didn't want me. So, yeah. And I found out that the church went to what led me to the church is that I heard the music on Division Street. I heard it like, I ain't never hear no gospel music on Division. I'm not going to really give you a pinpoint, but Chicago. I'm like, ooh, this is a main street out here, church. I went in there, and it looked like I stepped in Mississippi. It looked like I stepped in Mississippi church. Because I ain't never seen that since I was going to church at 12 years old. And from 1 to 12 years old. And here I am, a woman just walking down the street. And it caught my eye. And they will have white, bad white people come in just to sit in there to just hear the choir. And it be at night. So they was getting entertainment. I think that's what they was coming across. Jesus, young, and you coming across that at 7 o'clock in the evening, and it's at night. Let me see. Let me go up in here. Yeah. It did attract me. to make a long story short, it ended very wrong. It was about property. People got they were selling the property of the church because we was being it was a gender, let me get this word right, gentrification, and all the Baptist church was selling out for condos to come in, basically. And that's what it was all about. And I didn't look back at that church, even though it broke my heart, because I became a choir member, things like that. And it didn't turn out, in the end, it didn't turn out very well. The pastor that was over the church, he sold us out. He sold us out for millions of dollars. And in the end, we bought a church from the Catholic Church. But in the end, his son came up murdered. In New Orleans. And I think that was karma on his end. 'Cause you don't play with God's people. Because the elders were saying, don't sell it, just rebuild it. Get the money and rebuild on the land. And he was a newcomer. Sold us a book of sales. And that's my take on that. Sometimes you got to fight what you believe in. And I think Massey, he's giving a good book of sales. And everybody gonna be having that brother all across America. All across America, like, you mad? Come on. They ain't gonna fan you till they get that shit right. He got the prosecutors' names and everything. See, whatever happens in the dark, that's what I'm at. With the churches and stuff, whatever happens in the dark, everything is coming to light. Everything is coming to the light. And it's a wonderful time. It is a wonderful time because that's all we have. It's time. Time. If you in something that you don't like, it's time. Time is precious, right? Young, old. Old want to get with the young. Young want to get with the old. I give 2 cares about that. The young and old die every day. It don't matter what age you are, or how good you look or how much you achieve. Death don't discriminate. Our whole purpose is be serve, make a cause, make a statement, do something. Rich, poor, celebrities, nothing. I can eject all this stuff, colleges and in my face, try to make myself beautiful. It doesn't matter how good you. It's about your inner purpose,
and may help
your inner soul.
Charges. Now, it's important that justice is,
fight, like Trump, fight. They try to kill me, fight. They label him a dictator. You know why they label him a dictator? If you go back in history, everybody have praised somebody to lift them up. And that's what we doing. We lifting Trump up. Say, yeah. Stalin. Joseph Stalin. Adolf Hitler. Everybody cheering. The crowd's cheering. Cheering. So, when Barack got in office, everybody was cheering, but wasn't nobody labeling him as a dictator. We were cheering in. He gonna save us. A black man. T-shirt, Barack Obama. That means that laws may change. Free Larry Hoover. It's political prisoners. A threat. And now we see that the Democratic Party looks as of a threat because they went so far right into celebrity mode that they forgot about the citizens. And there you have it. So what's needed is that your own worth is inside you. I'm not literally saying inside you, but it's inside you. And people get pissed off, people get emotional, people judge you, and I live alone. And I'm at peace with that. I'm not looking for no man or somebody, but I have suitors. Look that up. Suitors. That's in the stable. Like suitors. No, I got gas. I'm classy. I got guys. I know some guys like me. No, I have suitors. Suitors mean class. Suitors that's want to suit me. But you know, I like my boundaries. I don't like to go out. I drink a beer too. I be getting fucked up in my house. Let me stop lying. I go to work. I'm like, listen. I see bullshit before it come to me. I'm like, pardon me. I was with my mom getting her CTA bus pass, the citizen thing. Why this young guy? I'm with my mother. This young guy won at least like 20 something with a face mask. Talking about, can I get your number? I said, what? And I had to step back like, bruh. Get what? And walked off. People is like on that Molly shit. I don't know. But I had to get back because now I'm being like a mama bear on mama bear. If you don't get your slow, I don't play that shit. Not at all. But my late cousin Kevin, my late uncle Kevin, Sandifer, he always said it's always gonna be that. You gonna be in that bunch. You're gonna be always that smartest one, and my cousin can testify to that. Cause you know. That's how we survived Cabrini Green. You know, we up there acting like we stupid and stuff and hang out, but ain't none of our family, the Sandifers, the Townsend, ain't never got killed in the realm of Cabrini Green. We never had one death in our family. Because we picked our battles, and they used to love fucking with me. They love fucking with me. Because, you know, imagine this girl coming around. So they ain't know who I was, you know, my cousin. It was jealousy. And they was coming at me. I got jumped by 7 females. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Walking with it. I was like, they started crowding around. And on me, I was like in the corner. And they was like, hit her. And I was like, no, I'm finna hit this bitch first. Because I'm going to have to fight myself out this position. I hit that bitch. I'm sorry. I hit that young lady. Her name was Buffy. I hit her ass first. And everything went down. Everybody, I was getting hit all across my body. Fight. And I was swinging. Hit. And they tore off my shirt. And I had just bought the prettiest bra. It was navy blue. It was so pretty. And I know that really made them mad. Like, ooh, she got a pretty bra too. Beat this bitch ass. I was just swinging. And you know how I used to have this fish cone. Like with like the fish like the I think I got one right now. It's like with the cone with the pointy thing, and I got hit in my head, and I thought I saw it on the ground because I was gonna pick it up and stab him. Cause I was a dirty fighter. Before I started fighting, growing up, cause I was gonna poke it on somebody, but all of a sudden they stopped, cause some guys came out the building, and it was this one gentleman. I call him a gentleman. Somebody gonna give me his name, but this one gentleman, and I walked away, and I was so mad, and he gave his shirt off, against the guys that was with the girls that was cheering it on. He gave me his shirt, covering me, and I heard this grown ass woman off the ramp. She like, it don't matter, you still whoop their ass.
Served as appropriately.
I never forget
and the due
that.
process is.
And I hope to this day on this what I'm saying, to this day, I hope her family have many blessings and stuff, because they encouraged me, because I didn't walk defeated. And she yelled, you still whoop their ass, because they took so many of them. And I'm 5'3". Anywho, I hope Massey have that same attitude like my uncle Cab in Sanford said. There's always going to be somebody that's smarter in the bunch. Peace. I love y'all. Please subscribe.